She said it will never go away. I know there is nothing left to say. Can we try to hold on just for now, even if we don't know how to show them what we're all about? They said they won't let us go ahead. Red lights, should we just go back instead? Can we try to hold on just for now, even if we don't know how to show them what we're all about? We just have to sail away, leave the anchor, we won't stay. Words may be leading tracks, but we've got the wind at our backs. We just have to sail away, leave the anchor, we won't stay. Words may be leading tracks, but we've got the wind at our backs. We just have to sail away, leave the anchor, we won't stay. Words may be leading tracks, but we've got the wind at our backs.
Fuck. Did the same thing Alice did this morning. One sec. Unfuck. There we go. How's everyone doing? It's Wednesday. It's Christmas Day, sir. You know what that means. Sorry, I saw someone post that on Fetty, and I don't remember who it was. Just like a couple of frames from the end of the Muppet Christmas Carol. Anyway, hi. How's everyone doing? As I've said at least 100 times now, you've got time to gab, you've got time for crab. Now, some pretty heavy shit happened today. I want to make sure that we don't forget that. Allegedly, Ice killed someone in cold blood, and I want to keep the mood here as light as possible. So we're not gonna forget this, but we are going to take a breath. And we're gonna keep going. And for just a couple of hours, I'm gonna play a crab game. And I'm glad you all are here with me. This is a very heavy game thematically, as lightly as it takes itself. This might be tough. How you doing, Bad Road? Oh, right, and before I forget, my name's Sue, and I hate video games. Absolutely. Thank you. Got taters here for dinner. What's taters, precious? Damn, look at how good that fucking screen looks. Everything's so crisp. This is my first time streaming on this setup. I'm repeatedly amazed how specifically they describe real problems in this game. Yeah. And you know what? There's still people who are saying that it's not a political game, that it doesn't have a political narrative. Because that's what gamers do. Intentional ignorance is what we're looking at. Alright, I guess we're going in this way, huh? We're in the second section of the power plant. Hey, I gotta get a power source for one of those boats down by the dock. Well, his name's Coral. Well, power used to get generated in this very building up above where we're standing right now. But I like how even his portrait is shaking. But ever since Roland scrapped this place, something's gone screwy with the electricity. It's inconsistent now. Sometimes the power barely flows, sometimes it's way too much. Be careful if you find a way up there. Got a feeling it ain't nothing good. Papers, please, and This War of Mine aren't political either. Yeah, I've heard that. I have actually never heard someone say that about This War of Mine. But I have heard someone say it about Papers, Please, because it has a fictional setting. Remember, nothing can have a fictional setting. And be political. Didn't we already get everything on these shelves? Oh, Clothes Claw. I'll take the case. Sneak. Oh, whoops. That's fine. Oh, that's not fine. This is a medium weight shell, so... bit harder to dodge with. And these guys, unfortunately, like to take... There we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. And now he just isn't moving? That's kind of weird. There, have another one. Come on now, look at how dirty this brick is, too. They aren't normally this dirty, I don't think. Reset all of my tutorials like it's fucking Skyward Sword. Come on. Rude. Come on, I can't fucking hit you. Which I guess is the point. There we go. Now that was skillful. Y'all saw that shit. All right. There we go. Blue and blue and blue and blue and blue and blue. Sorry, JJ's been playing Super Crazy Rhythm Castle, and the music in that game is infectious. I almost said infeculent, which is a completely different thing. The bricks haven't been dirty in the past. 1 second. Alright, this'll just take me a second. There we go. You deserve that one. Okay, 97% chance that blocking this attack will be ineffective. Yes. Ooh. Okay, I'd already forgotten which way. Okay, we came in from this way because there's the box I was wearing. Oh, but this leads all the way back outside. Wow, the save point was that soon after the door? That means this is... Okay, that's the way forward then. That's what I was... Okay, I recognize this now. I see what I'm doing wrong. I don't normally quote people who aren't in voice, but honestly, Bad Road. Mwah. Chef's kiss. There's the rubber ducky. I heard it's the one. It knows Kung Fu. Oh, hi. Oh, fucks that one up. No, there we go. Oh, got me on that one. Oh. Alright, get... Oh. That's fine, we'll still get him. We'll still get him. Much better. Got another heart kelp, too. Pretty handy. The crime that they didn't call the rubber duckies spell "You're the One." The enemies that can make toxic terrain are rude. Yes. They are a big old pain in the ass. Whoa! Oh! Over here. Not there. Here. Oh, fucks that one up. That's alright, because I got that one perfect. I haven't found a ton of use for decoy in general throughout the game. I like it when enemies are looking at me, because that means I can predict their fucking movement. Oof. I don't want to touch this shit. Sand dollar. Aha, that's what I'm seeing. Can't get an angle on it to get it from here, though. Alright, let's get down to business. And defeat the Huns. Look, I'm broken. Okay, anytime I hear the phrase, get down to business, I just flash back to Mulan. I can imagine two uses for decoys, back attack or escape. Yeah, basically. You and me, pal, we're gonna get this done. Brothers in arms, crabs in a bucket. So either he's going to betray us, or he's being used as a red herring because the other lady is gonna, whose name I've forgotten, is going to betray us. Other phrases that mean two guys working together in perfect harmony. His voice has gotten more and more, his voice has gotten more cartoonish as we go. I wonder what he did with his Rubik's Cube. This says crab stand here. I'm not sure this is a good idea. I can make springs. Am I forgetting a mechanic that already existed? That just broke my spring. I thought I was supposed to use the lightning spell, but it's dropping springs instead? And I can't remove the lightning shell from my fork, I don't think. crabs in a bucket does not mean working together. You're correct. Which is actually one of the things that makes me think he's definitely a red herring. Oh, the crab's claws are magnets. How do I get close enough to the magnet to get it to pull me up then? I guess we gotta find something? Because there is other areas in this room to explore. Yeah, 'cause that's just pop off. That doesn't really help here. Hey, beekeeper. Trying to figure out how to make this magnet come get me. I don't really see many options, though. There's a long walk across the way over here. Like, I could probably make it, but it wouldn't be worth it. And I don't understand why it's giving me the spring. Yeah, it's not flying up on its own either. Huh. Odd. Late night trip to Safeway so we can cat food. So we had cat food in the morning. Excellent. I've got dog food coming in via Amazon. Wait, what? Really? I could just walk up this the whole time? That looked much too steep. Alright. I'm not insulted, but I am a little confused. Now this one actually dropped fuses. So now... we can move the dang magnet. Anyway, you solved the magnet puzzle thingy yet? I figured it out a long time ago, but I'm gonna wait and see if you can. Of course, my bud, my bro, my male identifying compatriot. Okay, now how do I get up there? It looks like it... I guess I should actually have a metal shell to try that out. I do love the sproing motion. Like the old style door stoppers that were just really tightly wound springs. Nope, nope. That is not walkable goop. How do we get up there? We need to get up there to even use the magnet by the look of it. This is not a game where I can climb. Oh, whoops. Maybe right here? No? Can't grab onto it with a harpoon either. Huh. Can I remove the fuse? Nope. Odd. Try pulling the fuse switch again. I don't know where to get this spring door stops anymore. Me either. And they're so much cooler than the other kind. Alright, that's not even gonna drop another fuse, which doesn't surprise me. But it does disappoint me slightly. Yeah, I don't get it. Any ideas are welcome. So I can pop a spring out of here. And that's as far as I've gotten. Have access to any other metal shells? Let's find out. There's this one aluminum can. But I can't grab another one. That's where we came from. Yeah, I thought that the magnet would grab my shell too. I bet the magnet will still be on if we save. That should respawn the can. Oh fuck, he got me. Oh no. No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Oh my god, I don't know how to get away from that if I'm not in a light shell. Trying to figure out where cables all go. Well, there's another magnet up there too, so as soon as we figure out how to use these. Okay, I actually think I can see where the goop turns bottomless. And that's the edge of that shadow, because that's not a shadow. If you move the camera, you can see it's actually a hole. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, literally stun locked. Oh my god. No. Let me out of here. I just wanted a metal shell. The fact that the springs are there makes it even stranger that it doesn't work, you know? What did you bump into? Oh, come on. So not cool. I guess you just gotta start running immediately. There we go. That's how we do. Ooh, look at that, height mapped rust. I appreciate that shit. Whoops. No, that's not doing it either. Nor does leaving a metal shell on the platform. We tried that. Okay. Wait, these don't hurt you when you touch them? And I'm not going to be able to walk up on that or anything, but I'm surprised. That leads all the way to the top of that building. Does the other end lead? Yet higher on that building. Does it matter what kind of shell you use to turn your fork into a hammer? No, as far as I can tell, they're always the same. I may be wrong, but I haven't noticed any difference. Yeah, I'm a little bewildered right now. Is there a place to latch onto on this side anywhere? No? I feel like there's got to be something obvious I'm missing. This doesn't drop anything anymore because we already got the fuse out of it. And I can't remove the fuse over here. I wish the spring let me jump higher or something. Yeah, go for it. I don't want to be sitting here forever. Hide in your shell on the platform. Well, I feel like they could have been a little clearer about that because this is a new mechanic, and as far as I can tell, there isn't any clue that you have to go into your shell. Okay, no. There we go. Now give me back my kelp. There's no reason that should be the answer. Yeah, that's a bit ridiculous. We don't have a specific goal in here, I don't think. All I know is that we need to get to the upper floors, of which there seem to be many. So let's check this out first. Maybe there's at least like a shortcut. Oh, meant to do that. I got a legal brick. So great how it dumped you into the center of 3 enemies you couldn't see. Yeah. It's kind of wild because up till now I felt like this game has been generally really well designed. So that made this a little more surprising. Getting dumped into that kind of situation right after a puzzle that didn't seem to have any clue as to how to actually solve it using a new mechanic we've never seen before. Ah, fuck. Little lightning bauble. Oh my god. I don't know if I can parry the electrical attacks. Fuck. Nope, no parries, because that was timed perfectly. Fuck, fuck, fuck! Oh, that's rough. I bet I'm supposed to jump over some of those, huh? Oh no, I'm gunked. And I'm chewed upon. Okay. All animation stopped, but the goop refused. Seems like you should be able to parry electrical attacks with non-metallic shells. Yeah. When I thought there was a plastic shell in the room, that's what I thought was going to be the thing. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought it had stuck to the... Ooh, nice. I thought it had stuck to the magnet for a second there. See, that's a good special attack. I dig that. Oh. Okay. Scared me there. I have the low ground, Anakin. You know how this goes. That time I did technically kill him from the high ground, though. So good on me. Ah, rude. Okay, so the one where he slams the handle into the ground, I jump over. It's giving me the same signal for all of the attacks, though, which is not helpful. Yeah, I don't know what it wants here. I don't really have... One, this is a hell of a long walk, and two, I don't really have... access to a weapon that's going to be functionally useful against this guy, as far as I can tell. There you go, leave me alone. Oh, well, you know what? That's fine. Oh good, it didn't even put me very far. Oh, that got me. Ah. Oh my god. Oh. I didn't jump over at that time. Maybe we should go the other way first. Because this feels like we're missing a mechanic again. Gonna go over there and grab my souls. If we can, and then head the other direction. Bye-bye. I know, I'm such a meanie. This guy likes to get himself stuck behind stairs. The overhead stab is jump over the shockwave, and the overhand slam is a side roll. Yes, I couldn't figure out the last one either. Oh, fuck. You know what? That's fine. No, no. I'm a little curious if this'll work. Gonna roll too far. Much too far. No, that's not gonna roll far enough. Did he freeze? Ah, yeah, let's just cherry pick a bit. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. Alright, those guys don't drop their shells. Yeah, let's explore the other direction first. Maybe we'll learn something. There, give me that. And that. Lump sucker. Alright, here we are on the net. Is that it? Is that seriously all that's up here? Huh. How does it want me to get back down then, if that's the case? Ah, there it is. Never mind. Now... the next net. Hook shot puzzle. Hook shot puzzle. Ooh. That does not look like I'd be able to make it across from here. Alright, we're gonna go to our first break, though. Before we go to our first break, I want to remind you all that there is a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that should never have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and to not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have some ways listed here that you can help, including the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project, and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help Black, trans, and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations. Sorry, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund to take back their land, and the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Black Lives Matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. And these are things we have to keep saying and pushing and fighting for, so the people all the way to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real, protected truths. Alright, we're going to go to the break. I'm going to run some ads. We have no stance on ad blockers. We'll see you back here in a few minutes. And we're back. How's everyone holding up? Having a good time? I know I am. There's crabs about, you see. Excuse me. Sneezed. It's okay, Risby. Feel terrified of sneezes. Alright. We've got a treasure clam that's definitely not a mimic. Hey, we got a stainless relic. I think we need like 2 more of those, though, to level up. I like that the clams have human tongues. That's a nice touch. Huh. How do we get around to there? Is there anything else we can do from here? Aha, there is, if I can make this jump. So said jump would be a big pain in the ass with this clam here. Okay, not nearly as bad as I thought it might be. It just looks a little confused. There we go. Being able to kill most enemies in one hit, I do see as an advantage. I get back if I go that way. That's the question. We better look around a bit first. Thank you, Bad Road. Alright, interesting. There's that guy. You know, that guy. Think I can... No. I can't throw my harpoon far enough. Right here, it looks like I'm supposed to get up on top of that little hut there. And then come over from there. I'm gonna try jumping over. This is a terrible idea. I'm gonna try jumping over, grabbing the treasure, and then seeing if I can get up on top of the little house. There we go. Hi. Oh, he likes me. Okay, your line is not Grr, it's Romeo. No, wait, I'm the one who says Romeo. Shit. I got the whole script messed up. Alright, this time you be Juliet. Oh, okay. Not a fan of that. Let's sit in a position where he doesn't see me and theoretically can't maintain aggro. And I... That's not what I meant to do. It works, though. You didn't see shit. I can do a plunging attack on him. Then get back onto the house. Doesn't do much damage though, does it? Also, I think I might not have any hooks in my inventory. I have 77 in storage. Oh no, I have 4 hooks. It says it on the GUI there. There we go. Fuck yeah. Sometimes the coward's way is the best way. But soft light through yonder window breaks. It is the east and Krill is the sun. Wonderful. Alright. Now we can hop on this sponge, and that will not immediately send us where we actually need to go. There we go. Now we can drop down here. Limpet Plus. Aha, all right. Now we just go back around. Oh, whoops, that's a plastic shell. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Again, this baby can stop so many doors. I don't know why they made the wires look like that. They straight up just look like they're going to kill you if you touch them. You gotta think about visual language with this shit. Alright, nothing here either. Okay, gotta figure out something else then. I cannot jump back up there. Makes me wonder what this platform's even here for. Odd. And we're fine. I do like the hollow thunk when you hit the actual magnetic surface. I really want to get to that spot there for the crystals. But I do not see a way that I can jump that far. Looks like that might be later in the puzzle. That time it sent me to the right place. Huh. I mean, I'm here. I don't see what I'm supposed to do now that I'm here. Here's where we originally came from, and I don't see any path forward from there. That's where the clam blocked me. I'm being clam blocked. Aha! Okay, here we are. And now we go up some more. What's an up s'more? Nothing much, s'more. What's up with you? Good shit. Hey, is it just me, or is this place kind of whack? I thought this was gonna be like a cool factory. But everyone's gone nuts here, just like everywhere else. Of course it's whack. Roland messed it all up. Just like people like him mess up everything. Back in the shallows, thought everyone was out to get me. But this is just what the whole ocean is like, isn't it? It's not just me. Everyone's getting bullied all the time, everywhere. Why do you think anyone worked here in the first place, huh? They probably all got roped into paying some other jerk back, just like me. You're starting to say some edgy stuff, dude. What's next? We should stop using trash altogether? Careful with that kind of talk. The ladies don't like a downer, you know. Oh, God. Oh, God. The number of times I've been told that boys won't like me if I speak my mind like that. I can't wait to find a battery and get out of here. You and me both, pal. This place stinks. Even Firth is sort of starting to come around. Right, how far does this go? All the way to the ground. Good. We've got a proper fucking shortcut. Okay, this probably drops another spring, yeah? Where? Oh, I thought it had gone flying. I like how this barely qualifies as hiding in your shell. That's pretty good. Since when does Krill care what ladies like? It's always with the bro mentality. You won't get the sex if you speak your mind. The rollers on this thing keep clipping through, which is kind of funny. Alright, we've got another fuse box. Also, this place is barely being held together. Not a big shock, but I love the detail. There you go. Have one of those. See, you got to share it and everything. Alright. That's another corkscrew can. In the grand tradition of Capcom's Joe series. Well, should have watched where I was stepping. Huh. Wonder where this way leads. We're checking the other way first, because the other way I can probably get back from. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because we already got that shortcut. Ha 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 ha. There we go. I'm so glad that I, gonna sound awful, but I'm so glad that I harassed that guy until he taught me his secret technique, by telling him I wanted to hug him. Video games make you do some wild shit that you'd never do in real life, I'll tell you that. That was a very, very funny conversation. Alright, this way we can in fact get back from, so... Oh hey! This... Wait, this one's already down. I'm confused. We haven't been here before. So why is the shortcut already extended? The fuck? That's never happened before. Have one of those. Share with your friend. Aluminium can. What can aluminium, though? Beautiful hops, I know. That looks like... We land on here. Uh-oh. I think that's actually the first time one of those guys has hit me. Hi, Willow. Hey, we got another sea anemone. Sea anemone, we have got to stop meeting like this. Alright, so this looks like my best bet is to jump down here and take the other shortcut up. Oh, and there's an item down there we don't have yet. Maybe this one is already there because it's possible to completely strand yourself otherwise. Yeah, I think that might be it. another lump sucker. Alright, hi. Whoops. I've been slimed. Oh. No, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I did it again. Oh, no, well. There, get out of my face, please. Another one? Come on. And some of these guys. Fucking right. I still managed to get gunked though. This one gives me the fuse. Alright. Not to be confused with the bends. I knew a guy named Ben. No one ever called him the Bens. Do I get back from here? That is the question. Kinda looks like it should be this way. Is it though? Oh, yes it is. Good. Huh. He's gone now. Do you think he's gonna end up gunked? He has been running off on his own. Like, a lot. Beware the sea, an enemy doesn't like you very much. He'll kill you and your family. with one swift tentacled touch. I just drop down from here. No. Simple enough. Get some extra MSG over here. Oh, I guess I should have had a shell before coming over here. Whoops. I'm curious about this exceptionally large mound, though. I was half expecting to just fall through it. Whoop! Or slide off of it like that. Alright, and this lets us get back around using the rope over here. Little clumsy, but I'll take it. This is a plastic shell. We actually need a metal one. We're gonna do the thing I'm thinking of. No metal shell here. Let's lead back to the base with the save point, or no, this is the other way. Still doesn't look like I can get up to that space. However, sometimes I am wrong. Where does this go? Ooh, more MSG, of course. Monosodium glutamate. Got another fuse up here. Got another electro hammer guy too, though. Which is something I would prefer not to deal with if at all possible. Here, you can have one too. It's only fair. Another boxing glove. Here's a switch. It does drop fuses, alright. The game does not try to hide when things clip into each other, and I kind of admire that gumption. Gotta go grab my... Wait, that this machine that drops the spring is over here. I want to see what's beyond this area first. Now that I know we can get up to that space. That is not a machine that drops a spring. We already went through that, but we didn't have the metal shell that we needed. I don't know where I go next to go backwards. Let's see if we can find a metal shell up top here. I do want to check out that other path, though. Although it wasn't actually moving yet, so that may prove pointless. This is partially metal, right? I have to go find out if there's anything I can do from that stationary magnet. Otherwise, it's gonna be bugging me. Oh wait, I also should be checking this one, huh? This is a bit of a walk. Oh hey, this brings us back to where we last saw. I can't wait to find a battery and get out of here. You and me both, pal. This place stinks. Alright, so that's a backtracking shortcut. So now we go find that stationary one. So how are you doing, Willow? Right, there's more trash in that building. Whoops, messed that one up. That's okay. Now we're gonna hop this. Honk. And we got Sinker Plus Plus. That's an even sinkerer. Does cost an extra pip though. Sure. Oh. Well, that could have gone better. Another one where I couldn't see what I was coming up on. Alright, we can go back through. That's not exactly a hard place to reach. Not a rock to reach either. Just had to check if I could drop off and then latch back on before hitting the ground. And the answer is no, definitely not. I forgot where I'm going. I think this way. Yeah, here we are. Okay. Right, this is the safer way to get in. Much better. There we go. Stick to him. The coup de grace is pretty nice. A rubber band. Reduces effectiveness of electric attacks. Alright, time to change out stowaways again. Like that. It's Like a Long Clam is for some reason the funniest thing I've ever read. Oh. Sure, I thought that that would be what we're supposed to do. I guess we're supposed to drop down to here, though. There we go. Wait, the spring is medium? Good lord. I thought the spring would be light. Which I guess was just an assumption. And when you assume, you make an ass out of Alright, now we can head up, because we've definitely been all the ways we can go. And by definitely, I mean probably. And by probably, I'm honestly just flipping a coin here. It is related to probability in some way or other. That's the important part. Alright, we've got that fucking guy over there again. Light armor. So far, I've liked light armor better in this game than heavy armor. When I have a little space to deal with him, he's not that difficult. It's that classic Dark Souls problem of press your entire body up against him. That'll make the fight easier for some reason. What happens when you deduce? Do you make a dead out of U and C? You know what? Yes, that's canon now, in real life. Drops. That's the one that dropped the fuse, okay. Alright, we're gonna have to hook shot our way across to the next save point by the look of it. Alright, we got another NPC down there and an item. Got a bunch of NPCs up here, though. we go. More attack. Oh goody, another survivor. Don't suppose you know of an easy way down from this place. Not one that doesn't involve a lot of grapple hooking, sorry. And a lot of violence. Figures. Roland really left us in the lurch this time. Shoulda listened to my wife when she warned me to take on this job. Hey, give me half of that fish. No way, I'm the one what killed it. I deserve at least 70%. But I'm the one that dangled out over the tower as bait. I took the risk in this endeavor. Cry me a current, buddy. Me and the bait is unskilled labor for sure. And now they're attacking each other because that's what they've been taught to do. You're the worst, Shelly. I never should have let you convince me to leave the reef. Convince me? You? You were seeing plastics the minute you heard about this job. Don't point claws at me now. You're not gonna believe this, pal. I've been talking to these guys, and apparently it totally sucks to work here. Everyone's working way too hard and drowning in gunk, and they barely even get paid anything for it. I mean, I knew trash scavenging was kind of a bunk job, but talking to these guys, there's this weird feeling in my chest. It's like I'm feeling bad about how good my life is compared to theirs. That makes no sense at all, you know? What a dumb thing to be feeling. Still, wish there was a way to help these guys. But if Roland knew what was going on, he'd fix this place right up. He's so close. He's so close. He does know what's going on, man. He likes it this way. That's what everyone's been trying to tell you. As long as he gets rich, he doesn't care what happens to anyone else. At all. Just like the Duchess, and that shark, and just about everyone in this ocean. There's no way, right? This has all gotta be an oversight. Even the best businessmen miss little details sometimes. When we meet Roland at the barge, I'll explain the whole thing. I'm sure we'll get these guys better jobs in no time. All the more reason to find that battery as fast as we can. Let's get moving. He's so close. Ugh, it's just like real life. Hey, no offense, but this place didn't always look this bad, right? Well, it never was a prime vacation spot, savvy. But the violence is new. Crabs' minds turning to sea foam. Painful thing to see. But when your livelihood is scrapped before your eyes, where can one's mind turn but madness? I try not to swear much, but darn you, Roland. That's pretty harsh. Always told myself I'd make it back to New Calcinia one day. With a heap of microplastics for me family back home. But joke, Shellfish Corp never intended on letting anyone walk out of here. Not with anything of value, anyway. Right. Looks like we should be dropping down here. Talk to that guy before jumping down the hole. It may lead to the same place, though. Look, when things are at their worst, that's when it's most important to remain positive. Quit pondering the terrible situation we're in and think about something nice. As soon as I can imagine something nice, I'm gonna think about it so hard! Got a clothes claw. Alright, metal shell. So we're gonna be riding that. Sea Star. Just level 1 Sea Star, but still. Got a solo cup over here. Solo became so associated with frat parties. I think that guy's still with us. Can't really tell from this distance. Anyway, they became so associated with frat parties that they probably couldn't even sue for trademark if people just called it a solo cup. You managed to trap a big scary fish back here. I get inside? There might be something in there I can use. What? You want to get in there with that freaky fish? Well, no way, Stingray. We powered the door, so you'd need juice to back... So you'd need to juice it back up to get in there. I do like these. With the big claws. These are too small to read. Rechargeable Li-ion battery. Type 75UYF. Charging current 3.5 amps. I don't think there's any jokes on that one. That's a shame. I guess they figured it's probably too small, though. Big shifts and safety belts. I don't know why this is jumped into my mind. Bucket seats have all got to go when we're driving. In the car, it makes my baby feel so far. Alright, there's two big guys in there. Impenetrable glass. I don't have a metal shell. Oh, here's something. If it'll latch on. Now, please let me climb higher. Okay. That's a little janky. That's alright, shit happens. This is where I actually needed to get to. Puffer quill. I was hoping that I'd get another stainless relic. Where you headed, sport? No way off here except this mag rail. Can it take me to that big building with all the lightning coming out of it? Not directly, no. It might get you closer, but you'd have a ways to go still. Sorry, sport. Wish I could do you better. The walkways around here I've seen better days. That's okay. Thanks anyway. Comes a point. Where all you got is each other. And may it never get worse than that. Right, it looks like the only way I can go right now It's across the mag rail. Can't get into either of those hidden rooms. Locked rooms? Rooms that may or may not have something useful in them. Chicken in a basket. Oh. Oh, fuck. Yeah, the sea urchin is 100% just absolutely wrecking everything. Turtle shell shard. A weighty fragment from one of the toughest of all sea creatures, or at least it's up there. Ooh, almost missed that one. I hit the snooze button, don't worry. Alright, so before we continue on, we should go to another break. You know how it goes. Before we go to the next break, I do want to first bounce over to this other window. And then hit this button here. This one. The support. There we go. If you want to support us and our streams and our art, you can head on over to patreon.com/ifwhen. You'll get access to our art and music and a shout out during the streams. Here's that last part. Thank you to our patrons, Nahum Wengrove, Angelic, Green, Sky, Kai, Andymonium, and Mellybasket. You're amazing. Thank you so much for being here with us on this journey. Sounded pretty cheesy, huh? Alright, we're gonna go to the break. I'm gonna run a few ads and then we'll see you back here in a few minutes. I'm back, and I still hate video games. Hope everyone's holding up okay. We are gonna continue down the path. Oh no, they can see me. We're getting up there. Good, we can stairs down. Stairs as a verb. It's like games as a service, but it makes more sense. Well, you're not who I meant to attach that to. I got the one that I meant to attach it to, though. Barbs, look, there's a mason jar over here. I think we've had a mason jar before, yeah. Certainly had other glass shells, I knew that for sure. Another boxing glove. I really don't like the heavy shells. One of the caveats of saying that I usually like heavy builds is I like super heavy builds, where I'm still actually very acrobatic. Because what's better than just not getting hit, and also if you do get hit, it doesn't matter that much. Though I did play through Night Rain as a Featherlight build. No, that almost went very poorly. On the bright side, we didn't die. Not Night Rain, Shadow of the Erdtree. Man, that whole expansion was so good, except for the bosses, which were not good. Almost none of them. They all required a very specific pattern of movement, and once you got that down, they were basically nothing. But before that, it was a lot of screaming and flailing. Because what they do is they basically put you in a shoebox and then fill that with constant hitboxes. Which isn't fun. At least not for me. And the final boss was just that times a million. And also there's no ending. The game just kind of stops. Which was a very strange thing for From Software of all devs to do. Alright, let's see if we can get in now that we've powered up the next mag rail. No, same dialogue. It almost looks like you were supposed to hit the battery crab there with a jolt, but we already tried that with the exact same battery crab down on the boats. Alright, where do we go next? That's okay. Don't understand what putting this mag rail here actually does for me. Let's head back out this way then. Maybe it was just a shortcut. Just a shortcut. Just a shortcut. My Monty Python reference for the day. You know, those Monty Python references that I'm always making once per day, precisely. What good does this fucking hook do us? There's not another hook to grab onto. Wait, is it a... Yeah, there we go, okay. There we go. It was so far off the ground, I thought it was a grappling line. At least we don't have fish digging their way up from underground when we're on the net. Uh-huh, I knew there was gonna be another one. There's one down. The easiest way to take these guys out is to just not let them attack, is what I'm finding. If they don't get a chance to actually attack you... Oh, fruit sticker plus. If they don't get a chance to attack you, then they can't hit you. Rusty nail plus. That's 2 upgraded stowaways in a row. I can hear another crab grumping around very nearby. Right, that's sending that down somewhere. Where does this tube go? Can't really see it very well through the dyslexia. Trying to see through this grid of belts is horrific for me right now. Okay, I see it now. Directly below me. I like that I can consistently platform in this game with very few errors now that I've gotten used to the controls. Where does this one go? Oh, that one's a grappling point. How do I get under here, though? Guess I haven't gotten to the point where I can, because there's still that crab grumping around. Thank you, Bad Road. think there's been more treasure clams in this one area than in the entire rest of the game now. And I'm shocked, still, that we haven't run into a Mimikyet. Mimikyet is my favorite Pokemon. Huh. Anything else up here to grab, or are we safe to venture over the side? The crab sounds intensify. All right. Hey, another stainless relic. I think we still need one more. I think we need 3 for the next upgrade. I've been pretty thorough about searching about, so I'm pretty confident that if it's out there, we'll find it. Alright, he's not gonna aggro the moment I hit the... There we go. I like that it goes out of its way to put you back in the exact position that you were in before the jump. Makes it so you're much less likely to die while trying to use a coup de grace than otherwise might be. Like there's a couple ways to try and handle this gap here. Hee. Alright, that's our next fuse. Overall, aside from those few quibbles at the beginning, this level's been really fun. It feels like those first few minutes could have maybe used a bit of polish, but that's small. That's not large potatoes, I'll tell you that. That is medium-sized potatoes at the absolute worst. Oh, hey. There's the fuse from up above. Salt shaker. I hardly know her. Just a sec, I gotta stick this fuse in the in the fuse box. Well, I'm glad that someone's making use of all this trash. Salt shaker. New shell discovered. Casts shards. When emptied into the ocean, the substance in this container dissolves with seemingly no effects. Summon retaliatory glass shards that last for as long as you continue to block. Next save point. We should probably head to the moon snail, because I know we've got enough MSG to get our next ability. Still haven't figured out how to deal with the glowing blocks. The hermit crab returns, prepared to augment his abilities. Kintsugi. Once per rest, your shell regenerates immediately upon breaking. Or we could grab Umami training. Releasing block while naked will let you parry as if you're wearing a shell. I don't care that much about that one. Skedaddle seems like it might actually be the best thing on the board, period. Ebb and flow. Plus, that lets me do a backwards dash and... Well, let's grab Skedaddle for sure. The hermit crab's aptitude for moving through the water is usually reserved for finned creatures. The sea appears to part before this little fellow, and he passes through with no resistance. Fuck it, we can always reset it if we need to. Skillful acrobatics need not be used for evasion alone. In the right creature's claws, dexterity can be a tool for aggression. And with the proper skill set, the tiniest and most evasive creatures can become absolutely terrifying. Telling me. The hermit crab's enemies should be terrified indeed. Perhaps his allies too, should act with care. Unaffected by the shell's weight. See, that makes me excited. But I don't think it's gonna be as huge a deal as it seems, because there's a lot of attacks where dashing backwards doesn't actually help. Let's check in at Lower Crust again. See how many more stainless steel relics we need. Hey, bud. Kinda looks like Dr. Eggman. Kinda looks a lot like Dr. Eggman. Who are you getting, Scrap? Return to hone your blade? Oh, well. Let me check real quick if, our quote-unquote buddy over at the prawn shop has any relics for sale. Nope. We could probably level up a couple times at least by selling all this junk. Why not, right? We probably got at least 2 levels up in there. Meant to do that. Oh wait, we can get more pips too. 30,000, I'll take it. I can dismiss stowaways too, that's cute. It's a little isopod! Increases move speed while blocking. That's kind of a cute idea. It doesn't actually say how many pips they require, though. Which is kind of odd. Not sure there's anything here that I really need. There's the googly eye. Well, we can at least put the sea star back on. The rubber band is helping somewhat so far. Mag rail platform could be any of like 12 different places that we've already visited. Is there any place to go other than forward right now? Don't think so. Well, alright then. See if we can head forward now into this. Didn't that thing get closer before? I guess it's close enough to reach. Hey, that's a printer cartridge. 401XS. Bruh. Low capacity ink cartridge. Instead of brother. It's called bruh. Poor quality. $9,999.99 plus tax. Past smoke screen. Your umami becomes a dense cloud of ink that causes enemies to lose. Okay, so it's like squid ink. A blocky device meant to artificially imitate a squid's stealth abilities. Really nothing witty there? I thought that it'd be like, in order to artificially inflate the price of paper or something at least. I want to see what this looks like. Must only work when there's actually something to dodge. Bye-bye. You didn't see nothing. There we go. Okay, that's in Spanish. That's about all I can really make it out. This is another one without any jokes on it, I think. Do not smoke near it. Yeah, that's just actual safety labels. I'm here for the deep lore of the world above. Oh, hey, we've been here before, but we were over there next to that shell that I thought would be difficult to jump past, but turned out not to be. Nice to see a familiar face. Wreckage. Feel the body up. Smash, smash, smash. What was the boxing glove? Squash. Ah, right. The Wario. Dear Krill. We've definitely already done this one. Dear Krill. How do you swim with boxing gloves on? Well, I think I need to take a running leap to get on that one, and wait till it's swinging close. I had not realized that it was actually physically moving. I thought it was just the way that the water was distorting my view. Which is also a problem for me when I'm really underwater. Thought we were in a place we'd already been for a second there. Kind of want to just turn a boxing glove into a weapon. I say as though that is not already the case. From what I understand of it, boxing gloves definitely protect fighters' hands, but they also make you more likely to get brain damage from being punched in the face. All in all, a terrible idea. Huh. Can I get to that space without going directly in front of these two? The answer may surprise you. It may not, though. Depending on, if you've been watching me. Whoops. Skillfully platform this whole time. Let me just... There we go. Boxing glove hammer. Hey, there's that third stainless relic. Hell yeah. As soon as we get to another save point, we'll head back to town and upgrade this old fork. Using the power of keys. Along that path, it doesn't look like it. No, we won't be able to get over to any of these spaces. Be able to get down there, but we've already been down there. Game encourages some creative platforming at times, which I always appreciate. Yeah, that's cool as hell. I don't know how useful it is, all in all, but it is cool. That's our next stopover. Ooh, metal thimble. Boxing glove. I'll just chill for a minute. Boxing gloves protect your hands from your opponent's face. Yeah, it's exactly what was needed in the sport. Don't see... Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to use the mag rail. Already kicked that down, right? Yeah. This where we came from? No, but we fought two guys there. Don't have a rollout. Otherwise, I'd think I'm supposed to fly off of this conspicuous ramp. Alright, looks like I gotta take this, surface mag. Surfle, I like that. There might be some people. ready to dig their way out of the ground on this one. Oh, fuck, of course. Oh, and then I fall off. Accidentally, I assure you. Oh! Oh! Get out of here. This guy is unfucking believable. Dang it, there's a toy truck up here that I want to take as my shell. Let me put the truck on. Let me wear the truck. There we go. Yes. Please tell me its spell is rollout. It is. Its spell is rollout. I'm so happy. A replica of a terrifying colossus from beyond the waves, responsible for the destruction of many kingdoms. Oh, that's even better. That is so good. Now, does it count as metal is the problem. Salp, a quirky little brainless organism with confusing reproductive behavior. Lowers umami regeneration, but raises umami. Barnacle Plus. Raises defense, but makes your shell more fragile. And I'm gonna drop this down here so I can get it back immediately. Anything else up on the high portions? Doesn't look like it. Had to check though. Every game has you collect fuses at some point. That's the law of video games. It's not coincidental, it's actually the law. Alright. I forget which way the cord... Alright, we gotta get down to there. Right? Certainly looks that way. This looks like a boss room. All right, looks like we can get into the power center through here. Are you coming with me? After you've been so helpful getting us through this place. Now you deserve to do the honors. Your quest culminates here, and I wouldn't rob you of that, you know? I figured. You know, pal, I've been thinking. This place has really changed my mind on a few things. Like, maybe even rich guys can make mistakes after all. Things are really screwed up for the crabs around here. They're like super sad lives. Clearly, even a genius like Roland can lose sight of what's important. So I see only one way to fix things around here. I gotta get as rich as Roland, so I can then donate a lot of that money toward making things better. Oh no, he's gonna be a philanthropist. That way I'll be super rich, but also be like a good person, you know? Why not just let the people who need it have the money in the first place? Oh, who says they'd know what to do with it? Oh my god, dude. I want so bad for Firth to do the thing that he's never going to do. I just want to see him suddenly snap awake. It's like they say, teach a fish to dry. How's it go? Anyway, I'm making this ideology my whole identity now. Let's get that treasure and save the world, pal. Like, we're already off wasting time while something terrible is happening behind us. Muscles! Is there a save point here? Alright, if we die... then I'll just grab the... Trying to think how this is gonna... Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Let's go. Let's kick some ass. Cutscene.
The world these days is dark and mean. Even the water tastes unclean. And even those you love and trust would rip your limbs off if they must. Like Mr. R, the one in charge, who scrapped our homes to build his barge. But don't be gloomy, glum, or sad, 'cause down in here, it's not so bad. Save crying for another day. Forget it all. Come on, let's play.
Okay, good. Voltoy, the accumulator.
Makeover.
Whoops. So I guess I'm just supposed to get close to her? While also doing my best to avoid getting hit by these. Oh god. Alright, they are not deflectable, which seems kind of odd. Oh hey, look, a Wi-Fi extender. Is there anything I'm supposed to be doing here besides just dodging and then going in for a hit? That's the problem. Alright. Okay, they're in groups of 3, I think. Yep. Oh, fuck. Got me. Whoop. She also doesn't have a poise bar.
So much fun!
Okay. Okay. Mario 64 flashbacks.
I made us a snack!
Okay. I don't... All right. Oh, no, no, we're good. There's just a lot of stuff here.
Woo! I'm getting the tingles!
You too, huh? Oh! Interesting. Nope, other way.
I don't even know what this one does!
Oh! Oh no! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! Wow! I did not expect that. Good sec. I gotta calm down. Oh, that caught me by surprise. I didn't immediately pay attention to what she was holding until she said she didn't know what it does. That's incredible. For those who don't know what it is definitely a back massager for backs, called the Magic Wand, originally from Hitachi. Oh my god.
You're the best playmate ever! No one else stayed awake this long!
Oh, there's a banana peel there. That might help later. Oh, hairdryer. Again. Ouch. Okay, gotta hit those before they hit the gunk. Oh my god. That's interesting. This one's just the fuse again. Oh. Fuck.
Roland,
Oh.
my friend's broken again.
Oh. An electric eel called the accumulator because she collects things and it's also an electrical storage device. Yes. That's pretty clever. We have anything that can also lower gunk buildup. Also, I guess I can take off the sinkers, since she doesn't have a balance meter. What's going to be most useful here? The sea cucumber, obviously. Move that and that. Sea cucumber, and then we've got space for, I guess, the rusty nail? Let's just go with a mussel. Oh, whoops. Not fucking believe that they gave her that weapon. Oh, I don't have my truck anymore.
Time for a makeover.
Ow. Oh, that was good. Ah, there we go.
I'm having so much fun.
Me too. An absolute blast. Huh. I was assuming that she'd only do that after she was moving into her 5th phase, but apparently she can just do it between any 2 phases. Whoop.
I don't even know what this one does.
Oh. Close call.
You're the best playmates ever. No one else stayed awake this long.
Dang it. We're fine. Oh. We're fine.
Woo! I'm getting the tingles.
Oh. No, we're fine. All right, we got this. Oh, apparently the toast can harm you. Oh, parried much too early there. Got her.
Thanks for playing with me.
Solution scored. Gained Electrocute. Call upon a playful eel to shock nearby enemies or power certain equipment. Well, since I love the urchin toss so much, yeah, we're definitely doing Electrocute. Oh, because she's cute. Alright, so that's the next boss cleared. And once again, pretty fun. And now we can boost the batteries. Fucking rad. Now I just gotta find a Shelliporter. Flotsam Vale. Here we are. All right. Nope. Nope. Aw, now I've been gunked. Gotta just stab him real good. I'm getting pretty damn powerful. I really like the parry in this. Like, I was iffy about it at first, but I love it now. Did you seriously just give yourself a trophy? You get that battery, pal? Kinda. I think I can power the boat now one way or the other. Wicked! What was in that room anyway? I don't really want to talk about it. Suit yourself. Alright, grab this real quick. Get ourselves a level 3 fork. Not to be confused with the level fork 5. Go back to... Uh-oh. Oh wait, never mind. That's the thing that means that you can get a... fork upgrade. Fork's looking dull there. Scrap, hand it over. Hooray. Sorry, it's a level fork. Can talk to him again and see if there's like... Ruthless waves ain't taken you yet then, Scrap. Plus 4 more relics. Now I can level up again. Just keep dumping it into attack power. What is this? Super Mario and Luigi RPG Superstar Saga game? How many more keys do we need for a 5-ic? Probably about the same that we're gonna need for a Hungarian Miak. Alright, well, we've finished another area, and it's about time for me to call the stream. It's a little late, in fact, but I think it was worth it. That boss was fun. I'm noticing that a lot of the bosses are either really wildly difficult or really, really easy. And I wish there was a bit better difficulty curve to it, but that's my biggest complaint about the game so far. So it's doing pretty damned well. So yeah, it's time to go. To quote Fox McCloud, "It's time for us to go now." What he says at the end of any track in Star Fox 64, and then they run off. All right, thank you all so much for coming. Wonderful to have you here. Remember, if you want to support us, you can either subscribe here or head over to patreon.com/ifwhen. The patrons get a call out at the end of the stream and in the middle of it. Thank you to Andymonium, Melly Basket, Kai, Nahum Wengrav, Sky, and Green. We are so privileged to have people who like and care about us enough to help us to keep going like this. Thank you. Even if you're not like directly contributing money, you're here just to talk or even just to lurk. That's amazing too. It's a wonderful feeling to have both friends and fans out here. Here's our schedule. Tomorrow, we'll see Alice playing more Shadow Labyrinth, the best worst pitch for a game that has ever existed, as she has said. And over here, we have our YouTube channel at youtube.com/ifwhenvod, or youtube.com/@ifwhenvod. So check that out as well. You know, if you want to watch anything that we've done on this channel over the past few months, it's all there. It's all waiting for you. My name too. I hate video games. Give my regards to the next crab you meet. Good night.